morning. It's been a while since I've even worked on Rebellion. It's been like almost 2 weeks. Last 2 weeks were kind of shitty. There was a lot of infrastructure to repair. I guess I'd put it like that. The cold weather caused plumbing issues, electrical issues. I had to fix it all. It took up a lot of time. Made me kind of tired. When I'm kind of tired like that, I can't really work on my game very easily. But with the New Year's coming soon here, I want to get as much done as I can, and I'm going to try to put in a lot of hours today on finishing up these memories, and then continuing with Phase 2 to fill in Mole Town. I'm really trying to get this done as quickly as I can. I wish I had more time during the week to work on it, but it's going to be good when it's done, I think. So anyway, let's do a quick review. Let's do a quick review of where we're at with these memories. Can't sleep. Me either. I've got too much on my mind. Maybe if you count backwards in your head from 100. That's never worked for me. Me either, but it's worth a shot. Geodonians only need to sleep once during our yearly hibernation period. It's a long one though, anywhere from 2 to 4 Earth weeks. I haven't seen many Geodonians. In fact, I think you're the only one I've met. Our species became nomadic after the loss of our homeworld, Geodan. A supernova occurred in a nearby solar system, destroying our atmosphere. At least that's what my brood cluster told me. I was very young at the time. Phone's already going off. 5 minutes in. Okay. That's what my brood cluster told me. I was very young at the time. Brood cluster. I guess you could call it my family, although our social and family structure is quite different from the Terrans. Geodonians are a silicon-based life form. We grow from a crystal lattice, absorbing minerals from the surrounding rock and soil. This gives each Geodonian unique characteristics depending on where they were grown. I was chiseled away from my lattice and brought here over 200 Earth years ago. We thought what you call Infernis would be a place of peace. For a time it was. This was before my brood cluster even knew of your kind. What happened to them, your brood cluster? They're all dead, all at the hands of the Alliance. I remember the day they arrived. Peaceful? Unknown. No, they're not peaceful. All we wanted to do was coexist in peace. We should have run away. Soon after the arrival, my brood cluster was captured. Very curious, a silicon-based life form that grows as a crystal. I've almost found their resonance frequency. Stop, you're killing us. Just a few more calculations. Applying frequency modulation algorithm. I must have miscalculated, shutting it off. Are they all dead? Over here, look. This one seems to have survived. I'm so sorry, little guy. I was only trying to find out more about your kind. I think we've learned everything we can from this species. Should I dispose of the creature? No, we still have one thing left to test. We need to see how the species socializes to our way of life. Take it to the labor camp. The creature could be useful for certain tasks. Yes, sir. I spent my formative years in the mines. There seemed to be no way out. I had more interest in finding patterns and reading relics than doing what I was told. Get back to work. I'm sick of these slackers. We're going to miss our quota. The language has a very unique pattern. I'm starting to get the basic grasp of the vocabulary. Stone Tablet says, welcome to Verzaz, City of Light. There used to be a city here. Astonishing. I don't care what the tablet says. That's not your job. Your job is to mine the tunnels as quickly as possible for relics we can sell. The tablet is worthless. Get back to work now. Stand back. Get back to work. Don't make me tell you again. Let go of my gun. What are y'all waiting for? Run. Yeah, the machine. And those bots just love this channel for some reason. Whoa, Cracks. I didn't know that happened to you. You've been through a lot. I spent the next few years on the run until I got linked up with the Coalition. Commander Lexington saw my potential and recruited me. The rest is history. Hey, what's up, One Man Indie? What about you, Mari? How'd you end up out here? I'm gonna try to get some serious work done on this today. I haven't worked on it for like 2 weeks. Or a week and a half or so. It's been a really rough couple weeks as far as lots of stuff that broke that I had to fix. We're talking like stuff with the vehicle, electric, plumbing. It just was really dicey week and a half. I was pretty tired as a result, but I'm gonna try to get it a lot done this weekend. Actually, we both came out here at the same time. Somehow we managed to stick together through thick and thin. So you two are together? Ew, gross. Don't be ridiculous. Jack is more like a brother. Our families were part of the crew. Murray and I grew up on the same freighter, an old rust bucket, the Kingfisher. Man, those were the days. Ouch, quit biting me, freak. You pulled my hair. You get what you deserve. How many times did I tell you, Mari? No biting. But Mom, he started it. No, you did, freak. Enough. What's wrong with you kids? Can't you all play nice? Kate, has the cargo been secured? I was just about to beam it aboard. Come on, you little firecrackers, out of the way. Are you sure about this, Captain? Weapons? It can land us in a lot of trouble if we get caught. The only job I could find right now that will pay. The ship needs a lot of repairs. This is only a one-time thing, I promise. It didn't end up being a one-time thing. The credits were too good for them to pass up. Eventually, they were caught. The MatCon Scrambler isn't working. Damn it, no! Hands up. Step away from the console. Okay, don't shoot. Children? Children aren't permitted on freight runs. And these particle cannons, they're not authorized for civilian use. Weapon smuggling is a highly punishable offense. You're going away for a long time. PSA Child Detention Facility. Valenti A. Aptitude score 176. Coordinated entry reassignment. Earth. Soul System. Congratulations, it's a very good score. You may go now. Next. Williams, M. Aptitude score 0. Coordinated entry B assignment, Infernis Prime, Infernis system. It's a shame you didn't apply yourself. So much wasted potential. Where's my mom? I don't care about your stupid test. You may go now. I'm not going anywhere until you tell me where my mom went. Security, we have a code orange. Come on, don't make me drag you away, kicking and screaming again. No, don't touch me. Where's my mom? Ouch, we have another biter. Jack was just as uncooperative with them as I was. I guess that's why we were both sent to the same place. Did you ever find your mom? A few years ago, sort of. I don't want to talk about it. Tell them, Mari. It took me years to find her. All for nothing. Mom, I finally found you. Excuse me, do I know you? Why did you break into my house? Mom, it's me. You don't recognize your own daughter? You must have me mixed up with somebody else. I don't have any children. Mom, come on. Get out of my house. Chuck. Allison, what's wrong? Her name is Kate. She'd never go out with a muscle brain like you. If you're going to insult my husband, you can leave. You can just leave right now. I already told you, you have me confused with somebody else. How many more times do I have to tell you? I'm not your mom, and I never was. Mom. Chuck, get this crazy person out of our house. She's scaring me. Leave now or I'll make you leave. The poor girl. She needs help. I'll make sure the lock works next time. Sorry you had to deal with that, hun. The pigs mind-wiped her. My mom is dead. All that's left of her is an empty shell. They will pay for what they've done. The ESA saves trillions of credits on incarceration. The dark secret? They turn criminals into productive members of society by giving them a new life. One strictly adherent to Alliance values, of course. They're monsters. It's a punishment worse than death. That's horrible, to lose your mom like that. It makes my stomach turn. We've all lost family to them. Maybe it's that shared loss that's brought us together. Yeah, loss and the desire to get back at them for what they did to us. Mark my words, I will have my revenge. We've all got a story. What about you two? Not much to tell. Both Soren and I were born and raised in Scrap Springs. You mean before it was liberated? I heard that's quite the story. Is it true that your dad was the mayor? The mayor was always more of a nickname. Scrap Springs has always been a small town, more like one big happy dysfunctional family. That is until they arrived. We were both pretty young when the men in red first started coming around. Okay, this is as far as I made it. So, yeah, because I just copied and pasted the dialogue with the previous person. And this is going to tell a story of how Gianna became a cyborg. And I'm thinking what happens is these guys come to the town and they kind of start to require more like output out of them that they can't possibly fulfill, you know, like more production. And like Gianna's dad like tries to do it, like tries to do what they say, but eventually they can't and they resist. And during the firefight of some kind of like when they fight back, the maybe something like the town catches on fire. Lots of like little like incendiary devices catch the buildings on fire. Maybe Gianna gets trapped inside one of the buildings and like literally gets like 3rd-degree burns all over her body or something. Maybe her dad like covers her to protect her, but then he ends up getting killed in the process. Something like that, I'm thinking, for their story. So, and I auto saved it at that point, so we can start with this scene fresh. Let's. Like, I think these are good little backstories. I do. I'm liking it. For this version of the track too, a prisoner of the mind, or prison of the mind. Sorthen Grove sent me a remix of it, and then I took the original and his remix and I overlaid them on top of each other, and I like this 3rd version the most. Cause that background wah 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 sound, it sounds a little bit more creepy, which I like. And in the flashback for Mari's childhood, this part where with the caseworker, it says coordinated entry reassignment. I kind of slipped that in there because coordinated entry is actually a real thing from the Department of Housing and Urban Development, where it's like a state level thing where if you're homeless and you're looking for housing, it's meant to be where you apply only in one place, and then that one agency decides, you know, what housing is you're gonna get based on how you score on your vulnerability index that they have you fill out as a form. So I kind of slipped it in as kind of a Easter egg, I guess, because it does relate to something in real life. Oh yeah, we got all that in Starship. Okay, I remember okay, I'm gonna get rid of this person. God, I forget what I was gonna name, Gianna's dad. I forget what his name is. I had a name for him, but I forgot what it was. Let's see. Should Gianna's mom be named? Let me think. Maybe Janice. Janice Fox. Maybe they don't come with guns. Maybe they come with, I think they basically will come saying something like, you know, the contract's been renegotiated or something like that. because in the early days, like before the ESA was out here, like they just kind of, people just kind of freely colonized as far as they could. I'm sorry, I'm getting a phone call. This is an important call. I fucking hate the phone. One sec. All right. Unfortunately, I have to go. There is an emergency. So I thought I could stream today, but timing just not working out. Okay. I'll see you guys later.